Hey y'all, hey. So in this video, I just want to talk to y'all about what to expect and also get some feedback from some things that I'm about to be doing on my channel. Okay, so let's just go on and get into it.
A journey through time.
Welcome to A Journey Through Time. I'm your girl, Wendy. If you're oldie but goodie, welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. Okay, y'all, so I know I got a lot of feedback from the wine glass and the red bottom heel of, making templates or some type of pattern for them so you guys can do the same thing. So this is the thing. So I started doing a template, and the only issue with the template that I was doing is you have to either have a huge wide format printer to do this, or that's the bottom line. Because for the wine glass, right, the top of it is 14.5 inches wide, and the height is 26 inches in height. All right. And then and the same goes for the heel. So the heel isn't high. The heel isn't high, but it is wide. It's like 18 inches wide in width, and it's like 17 inches in height. But this is the thing. So this is what I'm thinking about doing instead. You know how you go and you go into a store like a Hobby Lobby or whomever, and a lot of people that sew know what I'm talking about, and you get these patterns. I'm thinking about, I did order some sketch paper, which is coming in Monday. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a lot of the things that I make on my channel. I'm going to make them in sketch form, which is, I'm going to just draw it out. And all you'll have to do is when you get the package, right? Because it's going to be folded up and everything in the envelope. When you get the package on your sketch, if you decide to purchase one so you can do the exact same thing, is you can take it and you can cut around it and then put it on the foam board and just cut it out and do your thing. You know what I'm saying? And design it your way, because the sky is the limit, right? So that's what I'm thinking about doing. I was also then I'm thinking, when I did the template for this, right? I just did it. And so for me, I don't have a wide format printer, okay, to print out this size. Okay. So I would have to break this up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times in order to get that one whole page. So I'm thinking, and I freestyled this. I didn't get this off or anything. So instead of y'all having to go that route, I'm thinking just do the pattern and make it available on my website. I'm going to go ahead on and launch my website this upcoming week, only because a lot of people are trying to do some of this stuff for Mother's Day. Okay. And I feel like you need to be able to have the time to get your pattern and cut it out on foam board and then just do your thing. Okay, so that's where I'm going with this. And I need you guys to, I need y'all to interact in the comments and let me know, is that something that you'd be interested in? I ordered over 1,000 sheets of this sketch paper. And so when you get it, it's going to be like, let's say I'm doing this here first, right? So when you get the sketch paper, it'll be a whole design, a whole cutout, a whole lined out of the exact size that you see right here, okay, on there, full size, right? So you'll cut that piece out, and then you'll see the side pieces to go with it, all right? So you'll see two of the, I'm thinking if I should just give you one of the side pieces, because you're going to trace it twice. You're going to trace the front and the back of the glass twice, and then you're going to trace the two sides twice because they're going to be the exact same size, right? And then you're going to have a bottom piece down here. Okay. So I can either do it one or two ways. I can give you two pieces, which would make sense, but it might confuse people. So I'm trying to think which be the back and the front. Okay. And then two pieces of the two sides, which, okay, that's four pieces right there, right? And then the bottom piece, of course, the exact size. And then the little tray pieces on the inside. So it's one at the very bottom, and then there's another level right here that you could do. And give it to you like that. And that would be, I consider that like a pattern. Like I said, like if you were to go in Hobby Lobby and you want to sew or make you a dress or something, then that's the pattern. And I think I'm going to do it that way for most of the things that you see me design. Okay. I will definitely let you know if it shows up on the website, or you could just check the website very often yourself and see if it's available. And so let me know if there's something that you want to see or if you're interested in. So, I can go and do the go ahead on that. I had already did some other things, but I think I'm going to change that too. Let me show you before I get off that I was going to put on the website. Now, my members already know what I offer on the website because, they get first dibs on everything. But I was going to also offer these here as cutouts for you to trace. These are the Jeeps. This is a smaller version of the Jeep. Okay, so I'll pay that any mind. But so I was going to do that, but then I'm like, if you're going to do the pattern for these, just do the pattern for the Jeeps too. Therefore, this is the thing, y'all. So when you get these patterns and you cut them out and you trace them out, right? Don't throw them away. Use them over and over and over and over again. This glass is good for Mother's Day. It's good for a birthday. It's good for Valentine's Day. You get what I'm saying? So when I bring these different ideas to the table, it's for, just to give you guys an idea of how we can change and design our gift baskets. You know what I mean? And just bring more attention and bring people to like, oh gosh, where you get this from? Oh, this is creative. Because I got a lot of feedback from customers on Valentine's Day when I did my setup. Okay. And it just made me feel so good inside because everybody loved my designs and they never seen anything like them. So I felt so good about that. So I want to spread that through the basket community. And you don't even have to be a basket maker to do this. You can make some of this here for your grandma, your sister, or whoever. It does not matter. Okay. So that's what I was thinking as far as this goes. Please let me know in the comments below. Do you like the pattern idea? Okay. Like I said, the format, if I did the template, I printed it out and everything, and that's a hotmess.org. And I don't want anything to be difficult for you because this wasn't difficult for me. All right. So if me doing the patterns make it easier, then that's what I'm going to do. And then you can take the one pattern and just do it over and over and over again. And that's what excites me about it, because you'll have access to do that. Okay, another thing. I had one of my subscribers / family members ask me, am I still street selling? Am I still not gonna street sell? And I told you guys that I wasn't going to be doing much of any more street selling unless it's Valentine's Day and Christmas. And then somebody said, don't miss Mother's Day. And I was even thinking of going out Easter, right? Well, y'all, my second location got a sign there. So I can't even do it there anymore. So basically, I have nowhere to street sell if I even wanted to go out and do a few. You know what I'm saying? I know it came from, this is how you know the devil is so busy. I know it came from my Valentine's Day sales because I'm in this empty lot, and then all of a sudden this empty lot got so much attention and so much traffic. Baby, when I tell you on Valentine's Day, when I set up, because I listened to y'all when y'all told me I need to be out there, have my butt out there and set up. And those people came out there and they showed up and they showed out. You heard me? And I had workers coming in, stopping. I even had, I don't know what the company's called. You know, the companies that come and cite you and tell you you can't be at the location. I had 6 of those trucks pull up and they were looking at me. And I'm like, oh my goodness, are they going to stop? And they looked like they wanted to say something, but at the same time, they didn't. Okay, so at the end of my day, on Valentine's Day, when I was cleaning up, I had one gentleman that stopped by that was in one of those trucks. Can you believe that? He's like, you got anything left? You got anything left? And I'm like, I have these 3 things right here. And those 3 things, and he bought one of them, and I gave him one as a gift. And he couldn't believe it. But I do that from time to time. Anyway, not trying to get off the subject, but so as far as me street selling, it looks like I probably won't be doing any of that. What I'm going to do with these gifts, I'm thinking about either making them smaller and auction them off here on YouTube. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do right now. You know, I pray one day that the Lord bless me with a storefront where I can take my creations and put them inside of a store and, you know, have Wendy's creative designs plastered on somebody's building. You know what I'm saying? I speak that in existence in Jesus' name. Amen. Anyway, sorry. But until then, I'm just going to keep bringing y'all some creativity and hoping that y'all love it. And, you know, I might have some giveaways where I'll give something out. The Mother's Day gifts. Unless someone comes up to me and tell me, you know, or allows me to set up for Mother's Day or Easter, then I won't be doing it. And that's sad. So, yeah. Anyways, I love you guys. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for embracing the things that I post and all the love you show. And I'm trying to give back and do the same and give you some, you know, different kind of designs that I just think of. I have some more in my head that is going to wow y'all. And I'm going to make sure whenever you see me put it up on video that I have a template or a pattern coming behind it so you can do it yourself. Okay. You don't just have to watch me do it. All right. You can do it with me. So if you have any more questions about that, just like I said, let's communicate down here in these comments and let's talk about this thing so I'll know exactly the steps to take come Monday morning. And let's just make it happen and make some more beautiful gifts. I want to answer another question from one of my subscribers. She asked me about the wrap on this here that I'm using on this glass. So this here wrap, before I end this video, because I want to make sure I address it. And hopefully she feeds this. Okay? Hold on. If I can pull it out. Okay. So the wrap that she's seeing, that you're seeing on here, like I said, I got from Hobby Lobby. They're 99 cents each. Right? And you can get them in foam, and you can get them in just plain basic colors too, like white with no glitter on it. But this is, even though this isn't that, this is the exact same thing. Okay. And she wanted to know what it was and what it is. So let me come up here so I can show her and you guys, just in case any of you are interested. So these are those mats I'm talking about. This one here, like I said, this is just a plain white one. They're 99 cents at Hobby Lobby. Okay. So these are just it's called the 2mm foam sheets. Okay. It's a 12 by 18 inch. All right. That's what these are. And that's what those are on this, on the shoe and on the glass. I was trying to see if I had one that had some paper on it so you would know that I'm not telling you a fib. But this is the same thing. You see the glitter on that? But it's the exact same thing. I just keep all mine in a bag because I end up buying so much of it sometimes. Okay. But that's it. That's all I wanted to share. Also, there will be other things on the website. Like I said, my members already know about this, but like the caddies that you see behind me, they're going to be available. You're going to be able to get them on foam board. They disassembled, but they're already on the foam board, and all you have to do is glue it together. Or you could get the digital picture and do it yourself. Okay. And they're affordable on there. And I also have Shop Pay on there. Okay. All right. So again, I'm going to make it my business to try to launch my website next week for sure. All right. All right. So again, let's talk about it down here in the comments. I appreciate you guys watching. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Let's get creative.